In 2015, Mitchelle Blair, who was 35 years old at the time, was living on the east side of Detroit with her 4 children when she was evicted for not paying her rent. According to Michelle's relatives, she was unable to keep a job and will always reach out to them for money. But eventually, those calls stopped when they refused to send her money and advised her to get a job and go back to school. On March 24, 2015, Michelle was served an eviction notice but wasn't present. The crew from the 36th District Court went into the home and began removing furniture. What they removed next would send chills down their spines. Inside a white deep freezer located in the living room was the body of a teenage girl wrapped in a plastic bag. When authorities arrived, the body of a boy was discovered underneath her. Michelle was arrested and stated that she attacked the children months apart in 2012 and 2013. Blair admitted to killing her daughter Stoni Blair, but didn't intend to kill her son Stephen Barry. Blair alleged that Stoni and Stephen sexually abused a sibling, not witnessing the alleged assault, and didn't get authorities involved in fear of losing her children. Instead, Blair called the police with a hypothetical question, asking if children would be removed from the home if she reported assaults. Blair stated that she did not regret any of her actions or feel remorse for the death of her children. When asked a series of questions about what happened, Blair stated that she repeatedly beat Stoni and Stephen and poured scalding water on them. Here is a video of Michelle confessing what she did.
Killed her.
How did you do that?
Starting from the beginning, when I found out about what Stoni was doing, it was 9 months later after finding out about Stephen. So for the whole 9 months we were in the house, she was still raping my child. I did not know that. When I first found out, after told me, I took a minute because I was not understanding, what was that she did that to him. But I repeatedly punched her. On many occasions, my son, I told him to tell me every single thing she did to him. So as she was telling me, he was telling me more and more things that she did. I assaulted her every time he told me what she did to him. By assault, I mean I punched her. I have put a bag over her head till she lost consciousness. I threw hot water on her, scalding hot water from the faucet.
Did you hit her in the head with a wooden stick?
Yes, I hit her in her head multiple times, over and over.
Was that shortly before she died?
That was actually days before she died and the day she died.
Okay.
I hit her on her back. It's like with her tailbone. I kicked her.
Okay, I just want to clarify a few things. And perhaps you don't know, but did this happen on or about May 25th, 2014? To the best of your
May
recollection?
25th is actually the day she died. Well, the day I killed her.
And you said you killed her by putting a grocery bag over her head?
Yes, that day would tell me different things because she was doing this to him for years, and I did not know that. You get what I'm saying? And I didn't find out till 9 months later. She had started with Stephen. She ruined my son, okay? She started with Stephen before he even started. So, yes, I put a bag over her head, but it got worse that day. Yes, I did. It got worse that day because she would tell me how she would take her pad, her menstrual pad, and squeeze her blood out in his mouth, okay? And it was over with after that. It was over with.
You meant to kill her?
I definitely meant to kill her.
Okay. It wasn't an accident?
No, not at all.
Okay.
If I had a chance to do it again, I would.
When you went and got the grocery bag and suffocated her, that was your intent?
Yes.
Okay.
She was standing in the bathtub. I was throwing hot water on her. My son was standing to my right outside the bathroom door, and he was telling me everything he was telling me. I looked at her, and I'm like, "You did this?" And she was like, "Yes." So I actually had a stick, and I was hitting her in the head. Every time he told me something, I hit her very hard in her head, and I was throwing hot water on her. And when I actually took her out of the bathroom, I took her back in her room, and I just kept staring at her, and I said, excuse my language, to him, just like, you know, I'm constantly asking her. She kept saying, I hate him. And I'm like, you hate him? You know? And she admitted to me that she hated Steven. She hated everybody. And I'm asking her why. She says, everybody always think so cute. And I'm like, so you brother, because you get what I'm saying. So I meant to. I definitely meant to. And I do not feel any remorse for what I did to Stoni, because she had no remorse for what she did to my son. And it's not only raped him, she gang raped him with Steven. We're all sitting on the floor, and he was telling me, this is how I found out about both of them doing it together. But it was too late. Steven was gone. But told me that Stoni would actually make him sit there while, in his words, her and Stoni did the nasty stuff, and then they did it to him. And
so this was your way of inflicting punishment?
Definitely.
Okay.
Mitchelle is currently serving a life sentence without parole, granting justice to Stoni and Stefan. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.